What's up, everybody? It's Kristen and welcome to my channel. So for today, for this week, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about motivation. So I don't know how year 2017 went, but mine was rough. So I had huge plans for 2018 and I really wanted to jump out the gate and get on them. And I found myself to be more motivated at times and then less motivated at times. And so I've just been learning a lot about the common threads to staying motivated all the time, which no one can do, but we can always strive for that. So I'm going to give you my 5 tips for staying motivated. And number 1 is cut out distractions. Now, I know that we wish we could do everything all the time for everybody and never have to say no. But honestly, you're going to have to cut some things out. Like, that's just going to have to happen. And if you don't do that, it's not that you won't do everything and get everything done, but you will find that your energy is going to be lacking a little bit more because you've got yourself overstretched in all these different areas. So if you have one specific goal, whether it be a fitness goal or a career goal or a financial goal, and you find that you don't have the energy enough to get up and stay motivated about it or to go ahead and do what you need to do for that goal, then you may have to look at your priorities and your obligations and see where you can cut some things out. Again, this is just for a temporary time so that you can focus on your goals, and then at a later time you can, go back and reassess things. So you might have to cut out some distractions. Number 2 is writing down your goals. Gosh, I don't know if you're anything like me, but I know that once I write something down, now I may or may not do it. Now, I'm not trying to say, oh, and then it's just magic and then all of a sudden the goal is finished. No, but I do realize, I do feel with myself that, like, if I write something down, I'm like, man, I really gotta, like, do it. You know what I mean? So, or I'll find it later and I'll be like, dang, I wrote that down. So, so I encourage you to go ahead and write your goals down. Hopefully that will help you to stay more accountable to the things that you said that you would do. I know people do vision boards to start the year. I know people journal, people make to-do lists, but not only is it writing those things down, but it's making them visible. So like one year I did a amazing vision board. I had this and that. I got all the perfect magazine cutouts. I had all the stuff that I was gonna accomplish that year. But then I put my vision board behind a shelf and it was no longer visible to me. So it was no longer a vision. It was in a corner in the dark collecting dust. And then at the end of the year, I found it and I was like, oh, look at those goals still sitting there, right? So not only is it writing down your goals, but it's writing them down to a place where they are visible for you to see on a daily basis and stay accountable for. Number 3 is find some motivated people. So I know we all have our crew, our tribe, our friends, our family, that have been around forever, but you may have to find some additional people. So this isn't getting a whole new circle necessarily. This is just expanding your circle or creating an add-on to the circle that you already have to include motivated people. Not everybody's going to be motivated at every season in their life. And so if there's a certain particular goal that you have that you want to achieve, find people who are motivated in that area as well. So if you're trying to lose 20 pounds, find another circle of people who are also trying to lose 20 pounds, and you will pull from their energy, from their motivation. Sometimes you'll just do it because your group of people are expecting you to or are depending on you. And so if that's you, if you find yourself struggling alone in a particular goal, reach out and see if anybody else wants to kind of buddy up and hold each other accountable until you guys both complete it. So number 4 is pay attention to the market that you're trying to get into and take notes and receive inspiration from that, but do not compare yourself to people. So it's very important that you check your motives on the people that you follow, the people that you network with, the people that you grab coffee with to talk to, the people that you read from, like on blogs or any type of platform, So pay attention to what people are doing, but if your motives are to take that and to be like, man, I ought to be doing what they're doing, or I should have done this, or I should have lost this amount of weight by now, or I should have started my business by now, then that's not the right motives for reaching out for those people. But if you're reaching out to those people and you literally want to soak up and you genuinely want to know what you can learn from them and then apply it to your life in a positive way, 100% go for it. But you really have to discern, why is it that I'm following this person? Why is it that I feel so drawn to their page? Or why am I stalking their timeline or anything like that? And am I using this information that I'm receiving from them for a positive motivation or for a negative punishment and shame filled type situation for myself? So pay attention, check your motives, do not compare yourself to anybody. And then number 5 is stop beating yourself up over things that you haven't done yet. So maybe you did make a vision board at the beginning of the year. Maybe you did set a goal and you went after it hard for 2 weeks and then you fell off. But hey, that's water under the bridge at this point. It does nothing for you to continue to beat yourself up over things that have passed you by, okay? So at this point, all you can do is take the lesson with you, find a group of people, write your goals down, cut out the distractions that may have gotten in the way up until this point, and start again. So if you spend a lot of energy beating yourself up over where you should have been, you're wasting a lot of time. And really all we have is today. So if you can take a step towards your goal for today, that's really all you can ask of yourself at this point. So take the lesson from what maybe you passed by previously, apply it to now, and let the rest go. So if you're struggling with staying motivated, or if you are motivated, reach out to me. Let me know some of the things that you're using in order to change things moving forward. I would love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you again soon.